Hey everybody, welcome back to Second Amendment News. Want to update you on something that's happened this morning as I woke up. I was looking through some of the comments and messages that y'all sent overnight, and I saw a ton of y'all saying, hey, this morning the antithesis is gone on Franklin Armory's website and the socials and stuff like that. So I do what I do and started digging in. I reached out to Franklin Armory, and of course, there's a time difference. So now that they are open, I did get a response from them, and when I have their official response, I'm going to bring it to you. It'll probably be while I'm editing this, so I'll add it in. But something happened last night that I found this morning. Let's just say that an unconstitutional leopard doesn't change their unconstitutional spots. Case in point, Exhibit A. This is a tweet that was sent by ATF headquarters 7:15 p.m. last night, September 18th, 2025. And it says, on August 29th, 2025, ATF issued an open letter reclassifying Franklin Armory's Reformation and Antithesis. The open letter implemented a settlement agreement which classified these weapons as firearms under the Gun Control Act, but not subject to the controls of the National Firearms Act. The open letter only applies to the two models listed in the letter in the specific configuration that was the subject of the settlement agreement. Other short-barreled firearms are not covered by the settlement agreement, even if they are being branded as Reformation or Antithesis firearms. As a reminder, the video I did, which I'll pin, please watch that because there's a lot of information. And here's just a brief review. You're going to want to watch that though, because I show you the letter that the ATF put out saying that the reclamation and the antithesis have exemptions from the NFA, which is why everybody bought them yesterday. And now the ATF is saying, whoa, 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 not so fast. But the two guns have been in process for years. And Franklin Armory spent 8 years and over $1 million fighting the ATF in federal court. And finally, a judge said because these designed and intended to shoot multiple types of projectiles, not a single projectile like the definition of rifle, that they were not rifles. And they were not short barrel rifles because they don't fit the definition, that they were just firearms. And because of that, using the letter of the law to their advantage, Franklin Armory convinced the judge that, hey man, these are different. This is a square peg and you can't force it into a round hole. Thus, it is what it is. So the NFA exemptions were given by ATF. The ATF acknowledged, you caught us. You are indeed using the language in the law against us. Consequently, they released this information yesterday on Constitution Day to provide everyone with a bit of liberty to circumvent the NFA, including the registration, photographs, fingerprints, and all the associated complexities, as well as the need to seek approval from the ATF and to cross a designated line on a map, the registry, and all related matters. This morning, we finally received a response from Franklin Armory after their recent meeting to determine how to address this situation. Here is what they communicated to me and what they have just made public. Franklin Armory has issued a statement concerning the ATF's actions regarding antithesis firearms. Franklin Armory, a prominent manufacturer of innovative firearms and accessories in America, released the following statement today regarding their antithesis line of short-barreled firearms. Last night, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives requested that we voluntarily recall all 5.56 caliber antithesis firearms prior to the agency issuing a new classification. We were taken aback by this request, especially considering the U.S. District Court's ruling in Frack versus Bondi. Out of an abundance of caution and in the interest of consumer, dealer, and distributor safety, we are voluntarily asking all customers to return their 5.56 caliber antithesis firearms for a full refund. We urge customers who possess an antithesis firearm to reach out to Franklin Armory Customer Service for a return merchandise authorization and shipping label. This return process will not impact the reformation of the 41,045 long coat antithesis or any other firearm produced by Franklin Armory. As advocates for freedom, we are actively voicing our concerns to various entities within Congress and the Trump administration. We remain hopeful that ongoing discussions with the ATF can lead to a resolution that avoids litigation whenever possible. Please be assured that this will not be the concluding chapter for antithesis. Therefore, that is the current situation.